Alright, here's my Artattack RC snowmobile with the remote start that I posted a couple of videos of last year. So this year now, I did some modification to the rear suspension. I made a full custom long track conversion with a deeper custom made paddle track. So hopefully it'll get a bite in some of that powdery snow out there. Try to tip it up so you can get a better view here. The runners I copied kind of a Artattack sled I had seen online for the shape profile of the runners. I used the same bearings for all the idler wheels that were in the stock rear suspension. I got custom made rear wheels with the adjustable tracking for the track. I have a full custom made aluminum drive wheel to drive the track with the pins in the wheel and the holes in the track so that the snow doesn't bind up in it like the stock original drive wheel setup did. It's got working suspension, custom made springs. I hand wound the custom springs so it has full suspension just like a real one. So hopefully we get some snow and get out there and give it a try. It should hook up and go pretty good. To do the track, I had tried a couple different things. This is my first track I had made. This was made out of a piece of rubber I'd bought from McMaster that has fiber reinforcing in it, but it turned out to be still too stretchy, and when you put it on, the track would stretch and it would start skipping the holes even though they're spaced properly. To make all that, I made a jig here out of plywood, and this top piece would come off, and then you sandwich the rubber underneath that piece of wood and then use a sharpened brass tube and a drill press and go through every one of these holes and then just index it up on these little aluminum pins to go all the way around to evenly drill all the holes in the track. Then all the lugs are just super glued on there, and then all the center guides are also just super glued on there. It ran alright with it on there, but it would start to skip and jump around, so I decided to look for something better. So that's what I got. This material, which is actually the rubber track off of an old treadmill a buddy of mine was throwing away, and so he said I could have the track off it. And this is like a fiberglass on the bottom. It's real slick, but it's rubber on the top, and it has no stretch at all. It's like you can't stretch it. It's really flimsy and flexible, but it doesn't stretch at all. So it actually worked out really good for making a snowmobile track out of, because you can put it on there and not have it super tight, but it doesn't stretch, so it seems like it works a lot better where it doesn't jump and skip the holes. So hopefully get some snow out here. I'll be able to get out there and give it a try and make a video of it running. Do one more modification to it also. I noticed last year the steering was a little bit sloppy, and so I made a plate here, just an 1/8 inch aluminum plate that connects where the servos are mounted. There's a hole in it where that shaft with the bell crank goes through, so now the servos and the bell crank move together. Before, when you turn the steering servo, you can see the whole servo tray kind of flexing back and forth, and you weren't getting a real great amount of servo or steering throw. So with that aluminum plate in there, it takes away all that flexing in the servo tray and makes all the input you're turning go actually through the skis. So it seems like it works out a lot better that way too. So hopefully everything will work out, and when I get some snow I'll get another video of it running.